So, we're just about ready. All right, Marley, you ready?
I'm ready if you are.
All right.
Oh, I must turn that off. You say no cell
All
phones
right.
in here.
So, let's go. All right.
Okay, Alan and I want to thank everybody who has listened to us over the past few months. Our energy path has brought us here to Cottonwood, Arizona, and we thank you for listening in. But right now, Alan's going to channel information for us regarding one big show.
In case Linda speaks, she's coming in. All right.
Just working with some wiring. Okay.
That one. This one. You take that one.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. I hope we
Hey,
have it
Linda. All right, here we
all
go.
ironed out. You think so?
Yep.
All right.
All right. Uh,
Thank you, Linda, for being you.
all right. What we thought. All right. Okay. We thought she was going to go in live. And we could hear her
Oh, I see.
It's one big show. It's one big show. It's all a show. You see, if we may, from this perspective, a roughly 10th dimensional perspective, give or take, the idea of being at a perspective at or near the Pleiadian energy, but perhaps slightly a bit more fine tuned. How do we say this? Slightly higher vibration, just a slightly different reflection above the Pleiadian energy, roughly eighth, ninth dimensional. You step into the idea of Elohim, Elohim, called Elohim. This is roughly 10th dimensional, give or take. Just a way to organize or think about it, or conceptualize it. It's while the Pleiadian light is a bit more purple and indigo in hue, we are more yellow orange, if you will, in hue. One moment. Every every dimension has its own vibration, its own unique vibration. It's all vibration. It's a signature vibration. It's like your Wi-Fi signal. If you could see the Wi-Fi signal, you would see this beam of light. You would see this energy, this frequency, this vibration. You know these vibrations are going on all around you with cell phone calls, Wi-Fi, internet, etc. We go on and on. There are many things bouncing around on your planet in or near the surface level, bringing about lots of frequencies. Sometimes you may hear high-pitched noises. Sometimes it's a Wi-Fi. Sometimes it's your own higher mind sending you information reminders. Then again, sometimes it can be attributed to what you might call radio-like signals and some of the signals bouncing around your Earth. But many times, perhaps more often than not, these are signals, they're messages, they're light codes, they're vibrations and energies and colors. If you listen intently, when you hear your ears ringing, many of you have recently been talking about hearing your ears ringing in the left or the right, or perhaps both. Many times you're getting a download from your higher mind. It's really more of a two-way street, but just as a way to think of it, it's a download. It's rough. It can be Pleiadian. It's other places as well, but just to put language on it, it's perhaps a Pleiadian download if you're connected to that energy, or whatever it may be. There are many dimensions and aspects of this. However, if you listen to that sound, you will sometimes see a reddish purple hue, indigo kind of light. You listen to those ringings in your ear. It's many times the Pleiadians sending you a message, contacting you, reminding you, waking you up, as you say. It is largely picked up by the pineal gland. It's because it's audible to the ear at times. However, the way it works and is translated by the central nervous system, sometimes the messages will come more directly to the pineal gland. Those are light, they're more light instead of audible. The audible will come into the ear and will be sort of filtered to or directed to the pineal gland, and it'll be interpreted as an audio signal, a ringing in the ear. Now, many times these messages also include light language. But each of you have agreed or have a certain ability in one way or another to decode this in a different way. So this is not about any right or wrong. It's just about attempting to explain the mechanics behind what is transpiring. Does this make some sense in your language?
It absolutely does. In my language, it sounds like a higher vibration than the Pleiadians.
Oh, what?
It is like the...
Well, it's many times Christ consciousness,
Yes.
or God, source, creator as well. Or
the Bible says God is love.
Yeah.
So that's what you were explaining.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Did you have any other questions about this? We entitled this One Big Show. Yes. One Big Show.
Or a movie.
Or movie. Yes. It's essentially a play. You're all actors in a play, playing your parts. Still with free will choice, but you're playing your parts. You're playing your role in each other's movies, co-creating the play in the movie of life. Does this make some sense?
It does. I have a question though.
Sure.
How do you let go of the baggage or perhaps all the luggage that you take to go on vacation?
Well,
do you know what I mean? In life,
well, how do you get
we have to get rid of...
How do you get rid of things on your planet?
Take them out to the dumpster.
Take them out to the dumpster?
Right.
All right.
How do we
you could either do that in the symbol of a box of clothes, or you could do that in the symbol of a belief, an idea, or a word.
It's not working for us.
Correct.
Our highest good.
Correct. And you throw it out in your dumpster, or I suppose you could put it in recycle, and perhaps they could manifest a more productive light from that dark energy. But
yes.
Does this make some sense?
It does, because my analogy of that scene is when you pray, you can give it to your higher power to cart it off for you. That's what I heard.
Yes, and if we may,
yes.
The idea is to no longer even need a cart or someone to ask to help cart it off.
Oh.
Does this make sense?
Yes, I like that.
And you understand you're the cart and the carter and the one asking someone to help you cart it off. You just do it.
Yes, you just do it.
And so over time, you won't collect. Getting a download. One moment. So over time, you will no longer even collect these things, right? Because you'll recollect the fact that they're just weighing you down, right? Dead weight. An old suitcase full of clothes you don't need, or beliefs you don't need, words you don't need to include, which have a negative vibration, right? Does this make some sense in your language?
It does.
All right. Does this help in some way?
A great deal. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mark. One moment. Downshift. Relax. Downshift. Relax. One moment. Oh. All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. All right. Hey, Tara. Hey, Marmaric. I'll learn to pronounce your name correctly someday. Hey, Monty. Hey, Linda. Thanks you guys for watching. Like and share, subscribe. I don't know. What are you supposed to say at the end of these? I don't know. Peace be with us all. I love you.